Which pays more in South Africa? Bolt or Uber? I tested it so you don't have to. Let me tell you something minty. Everyone talks, nobody shows proof. So I hit the road, tracked every rand, every liter, every rider, every cost, and today you're getting the real breakdown, driver edition. If you've ever wondered which one is actually worth your time, your fuel, and your sanity, stay locked in. What's up? You have the Minter and you have the Minty. SA Money Minter here, back with another real-world money breakdown. Today we're comparing earnings in rands, peak hour performance, hidden costs they don't tell you about, and most importantly, which platform backs small creators faster. Because listen, driving isn't just a side hustle anymore. It's a business. And if you're not treating it like one, you're leaving money on the road. So grab your coffee, your notebook, or your steering wheel. Let's drive into it. Before you even make your first rand, you need to get approved. Uber approval. Uber is like applying for a bank loan. Docs, checks, quality standards, vehicle year limits, background screening. It's secure, it's professional, but it can take 5 to 14 days, sometimes longer depending on backlog. Bolt approval. Bolt moves much faster, typically 2 to 7 days. They're more flexible with vehicle year models and document approval, which makes onboarding smoother. For small creators like us, that approval speed matters. Because the faster you're approved, the faster you can start stacking income and filming content like this. Winners so far, Bolt. Segment 2, Demand Areas. Now let's talk demand. Because high fares mean nothing if nobody is booking. Uber hot zones. Uber dominates in airports, Wartambo, Cape Town International, King Shaka. Business hubs, Sandton, Umhlanga, Century City. Higher income, residential areas. Uber riders tend to travel longer distances and tip more often. Bolt hot zones. Bolt is strongest in student areas, Hatfield, Bram, Stellenbosch, Durban CBD, township routes, and everyday commuters. High population, shorter trip zones. Bolt has more frequent bookings, but often shorter trips. The truth? Uber equals fewer trips, higher pay. Bolt equals more trips, faster pace. No clear winner yet. Depends on your location and strategy. Segment 3, Average Fares. Here's what I tracked over 2 weeks of driving both apps. Uber average fare. Short trip, R35, R55. Medium trip, R60, R90. Long trip, R95, R160. Airport trip, R120, R250. Bolt average fare. Short trip, R25, R45. Medium trip, R50, R80. Long trip, R80, R130. Peak bonus sometimes adds R10, R30 extra. Key insight. Uber's base fare is generally higher per trip, especially on long routes. Bolt makes up for it by keeping you busy. But remember, revenue means nothing without profit. So let's calculate that next. Segment 4, Fuel cost. Fuel is the boss of your income. If you don't respect it, it eats your profit. Let's assume car consumption, 8L per 100 kilometers. Petrol price, R22 per liter. So, 100 kilometers equals 8L equals R176 fuel cost. Uber driving pattern. Uber trips tend to be longer. Example, 120 kilometers per day 9.6L, R211.20/day fuel. Bolt driving pattern. Bolt trips are shorter but constant. Example, 110 kilometers per day 8.8L, R193.60/day fuel. Fuel truth? You spend slightly more fuel on Uber, but you also earn more per distance. Segment 5, Peak hours and demand timing. Not all hours are equal in South Africa. These apps have money clocks. Uber peak times, 6:30 to 9 a.m., 4 to 7 p.m., weekend nights. Airport rush windows. Bolt peak times, 7 to 10 a.m., 3 to 8 p.m., payday weekends. Late night commuter demand. Key truth? Bolt has more consistent daily demand. Uber has higher spikes during premium time slots. Segment 6, Hidden costs they never tell you. Let's expose the silent profit killers. Car service every 10,000 kilometers R1, 500, R3, 000. Tires every 40,000 to 60,000 kilometers R2, 000, R3, 500 each. Insurance for rideshare is higher. Commission fees, 20% to 25% per trip. Car wash, data, snacks for long shifts. If you're not tracking this, you're not driving, you're donating fuel. Segment 7. Profit after expenses. Here's my actual tracked average. Uber daily earnings. Average revenue, are 900/day. Fuel cost, are 211.20. Commission, 25%, are 225. Data/other costs, are 20. Profit after expenses, are 443.80/day. Bolt daily earnings. Average revenue, are 800/day. Fuel cost, are 193. Commission, 20%, are 160. Data/other costs, are 20. Profit after expenses, are 426.40/day. Bolt daily earnings. Average revenue, are 800/day. Fuel cost, are 193.60. Commission, 20%, are 160. Data/other costs, are 20. The result? Uber paid slightly more profit per day, even though Bolt booked more rides. Final earnings winner, Uber. Booking frequency winner, Bolt. Segment 8. Which sponsors small creators faster? Now here's the twist nobody talks about. Uber is harder to impress, but once you're in, they treat you like a premium partner. Bolt? They love grassroots creators. They respond faster, collaborate quicker, and are more open to sponsoring relatable South African content. Creator sponsorship winner, Bolt. So mentors, here's the scoreboard. Now it's your turn. Subscribe and comment drive if you want the delivery breakdown next. Because listen, we're not just chasing fares. We're chasing financial freedom on South African roads. SA Money Men are out. Drive safe, drive smart, drive profitable. See you in the next one.